Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Kevin here, top 1 financial advisor and best-selling author. We are here to talk about the stock market. I kind of feel like this news slipped under the radar, but did you know that Ford is now the second largest producer of electric vehicles in the US? Yeah, that actually happened. Ford produced 53,752 electric vehicles. Now, second place is just the first one to lose because Tesla produced 908,000 vehicles. Like, they are closing in on 1 million electric vehicles. But Ford is coming up and they outpaced Hyundai to take that second place spot. Here's what you need to know. Because Ford is still down about 2% in the last 6 months and definitely down 30% in the last year. So it ain't pretty for Ford. However, it might be a time to just pay attention to it based on the business strategy and where Ford could go. Okay, so let's lay out the case for Ford and just let you know what's out there. So here's the thing. We know electric vehicles are a thing. Tesla definitely paved the way. They are far and away the best, biggest electric vehicle automaker today. Keyword is today. We also know that the electric vehicles are the future. Ford made an electric Mustang, which really kind of riled people up in, either pros or cons there. We know the infrastructure bill is going to help to build more chargers. We're moving to electric space. California passed a bill that they're not going to produce, or you're not going to be able to sell regular gas powered cars after a certain year. Now, regular gas powered cars are still going to be around, I would imagine, at least for the next 10 or 15 years, but electric is coming online. It is coming. Okay. So with Ford, what makes Ford attractive compared to Tesla and others? Here's the thing. Right now, Tesla is mostly a luxury brand, right? When you have a luxury brand, you get to charge people more for stuff. However, the law of large numbers still is in play here. There are only so many people who can pay $80, $90, $100,000 for a car. Everybody else, people like me and you, have regular cars, and there's more volume in those regular cars. Who do you think is going to service that market? Well, right now, Ford is in the best place at spot number 2 because they have an F-150, right? Just a regular everyday vehicle. In fact, it's the most sold vehicle in U.S. history. So when that starts to become online more, and they do have an electric, the electric F-150 now, but that's going to become commonplace. And just think about it. You got regular people who just like trucks, people from Texas, people in my parts of the world, but also for work, right? All of these, vans and plumbers and whoever else drives trucks every single day for every single thing. Those are going to be electric, and primarily it's going to be Ford. That's a market that Tesla is not in at all. They're trying to make an electric truck, but it doesn't look good. It looks like something from Star Fox 64. But aside from that, it's not utility built, and it doesn't have the reputation either. People rely on Ford F-150s. That's the thing. In fact, it is also the most common car among millionaires. That's a fact. You can check it out in the Millionaire Next Door. They also have, I have it in the background, an updated version, which also confirms that research. But aside from that, they have a much bigger pool to pull from in terms of electric vehicles. So do pay attention to Ford. I'm not super high on buying it right now, but there's a case to be made for it and a case to be made against it. Again, it's down 30%, though it has improved. I'm having that in air quotes over the last 6 months or so. Now, I own Ford. I'm down 11% right now. I've had it for about a year and change. So I'm doing better than the 30% loss at down 11. But just to be candid out there, I do own shares. But I do think it's in a decent spot. Now, there is still a very, very long way to go. GM is still out there. Hyundai is still out there. Toyota, who makes great cars, including Toyota and Lexus, are still out there. However, there's just something about the common everyday car and being able to sell in volume that's out there. I like to think of Tesla like a Saks Fifth Avenue, right? Everybody can shop there. However, everybody can shop at Walmart, and Ford is the Walmart of cars. You can take it how you want to take it, but it's common, it's plain, it's easy, and it's accessible, and they make money off of volume, not necessarily the best, nicest quality in the world, though Ford does have a luxury division. It's called Lincoln, in case you didn't know. So just pay attention to it. Again, I don't think this is going to be, Ford by tomorrow. Clearly, about only 53,000. They're not going to become the biggest vehicle maker, electric vehicle maker overnight. But I do think there are setting things in place to become that in the near future. And setting those seeds now in 2022 might help them to be that vehicle in 2032. So again, just pay attention to it. I will hold on to my shares based on what I know now and based on how I'm evaluating it. I'm going to hold on to my shares of Ford, but I will be making some other changes in my portfolio. So I did want to come out and just mention that and let you know that the tides are shifting just a bit. They could be overtaken by Hyundai next year. Honda is also still out there too, but do pay attention to it because Ford is investing heavily and they've been moving in a much different direction than GM is and just doing a lot better in the electric vehicle space. So pay attention to it. Maybe add it to your watch list, but I'm just telling you now, 2022, Ford is number 2. Okay, and we'll see where things go in the future. All right, that is it for me. If you want to learn more about investing and how to understand the stock market, you want to make sure that you check out our members only. And for those that don't know, we had talked about dividends yesterday. I did an entire video inside our members only about my top dividend stocks. They're all up more than 20% this year, and they're all poised to do well in 2023. So you don't want to miss that. To join, make sure you get the link right here. All right, that's it for me. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.